Happy Hoyaween, guys. I have decided to do a little Hoya tour or show and tell of all the Hoyas I own. So let's start with this little guy over here. This one was sold to me as Hoya Grey Ghost, but when I received it, doesn't really look like it, but we'll see what it does now with the new leaf. I'll keep you guys posted on that one. These little cups that I have most of my little Hoyas in are actually coffee cups, and they perfectly fit these little net pots, so I absolutely love these. This guy over here is my Hoya verticulata variegated. I am a huge sucker for variegated Hoyas. Since I got him like 2 months ago, it's put out 2 new leaves for me, so that's absolutely awesome. And then this big boy over here is my Hoya Kamingiana, and it's a crazy one. It's not your typical growth pattern for Hoyas, but I really do enjoy this guy. And then over here is the famous fishtail Hoya, or Hoya polynera. It's been through the ringer a bit. I've been moving it around, kind of trying to find a spot that makes it happy. So far it's looking good where it is now in my studio, so let's hold thumbs for that one. Okay, and then over here, boy oh boy, this is my struggling baby. I've had this kerrii for 2 years now, and it came with these 4 leaves at the bottom. And this is the only decent leaf it's put out for me. Everything else is kind of like deformed or it drops its leaves, but we still love it. Okay, and then over here is my Hoya Bella. Got a nice long piece over here. I'm also trying to find out why she keeps on dropping her peduncles. Yeah. We'll see now if the new nutrients that I'm giving is going to help with that problem. And then this little boy right over here is my newest baby. That is my tiny Hoya serpents. So I'm just trying to see that it's not getting too hot in my cupboard. And so far it's loving the humidity. So let's see what that baby does. And then this guy over here is my Kamingiana variegata. I absolutely love this like creamy color with the lime green. It's so pretty. This boy is my Incastrata, if I'm saying that correct, variegata. And it has the most pretty like speckling in the leaves. I've also had this one for about 2 months now, and it is making some new growth points, so happy to see how this one new leaves are going to turn out. This guy over here is my dark boy. This is my Croniana black leaf, and I'm like obsessed with how dark these leaves are. Such a nice one. Okay, and here we have another Bella, but the variegated version. I have chopped off quite a bit of it to propagate it so I can have a bit of a fuller pot of that. Let's see. This one is my Hoya obscura. It's not getting enough light, so it's not sun stressed, but it's still doing good, and it's got a few leaves that are a bit curled from a little like insect infestation it had, but we cleared that up. Here is the very funky Hoya rotundiflora, and these new leaves are so fuzzy. I absolutely love that. And then back here is a really big favorite of mine. That's my Hoya Mathilde. I have 2 of these. I've got one in leca and then one in soil. And it just, if you want something that's a fast grower, this is the guy you want. And then my Hoya Opovada, which for some reason is also not putting out you know, the most perfect leaves, but it grows fast, so I'm happy with that guy. Okay, this big boy is not the cleanest of guys. He lives on my stoop, so he's got a lot of dust on him. This is just a normal carnosa. I grew this one from cuttings from my mom's plant that she's had for years and years. And this over here is my Crimson Princess. She's living in my kitchen in a little mason jar in Lekker. And yeah, what can I say? Another variegated Hoya. Just love it. Here's another stoop dirty boy. This is my Crimson Queen. Oh, those nice new pink leaves. She's got a bit of damage from winter. It was a bit of a cold one, but she's putting out lots of new growth, so that's cool. And then this little guy also didn't do too well with the winter. These are Hoya publicalis cuttings that I got from my mom-in-law, from her plant. It's the pink and silver. I thought I was going to lose the whole entire plant, but we have little leaves coming out, so that's cool. Here is my growing in soil Mathilde. Very awesome. Okay, now I'm going to take you over to, I'm propagating a few things. So I've got some of my Polynera and the Bal Variegata and Rebecca, and I can't remember this one now. I'll just check. I got these cuttings a while ago, and then at a stage I had a huge Lacanosa, and those two leaves are all I've got left. I don't know what happened there, but they're rooting, so at least we still have something. And these are all of my big boys that would not fit onto the bed. They're also stoop babies, so they're full of dust. This one, I bought at a local nursery. It was mislabeled as Carnosa, but it is a very nice Australis. Also a really quick grower, so love that baby. And then this one is also a publicalis. I'm not sure which one it is. It's most probably pink and silver. We'll have to see when it blooms. And then my last baby is this Hoya Carnosa that lives in my studio. And she's got a pretty flower. So those are my official first Hoya blooms. And they make my studio smell like chocolate ice cream. I absolutely love it. So thanks guys for watching, and yeah, happy Hoyaween.